Tell me when you're ready. We're good. We'll go ahead and begin our November meeting for the Newburg School Board. If you'll begin joining in the pledge to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a quorum, all board members are present. Need a motion to approve the agenda as it's written. Motion. Any changes? Motion by Mr. Millfield, second by Mr. Birdsong. Any further discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries 7-0. Public comment. Ready for our consent agenda. We have 2 items for our consent agenda, which is our approval of our open minutes from October 20th and our monthly financial statement. Any questions on the consent agenda? A motion to accept.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Birdsong, second Mr. Shushan. Any further discussion? Seeing none, proceed to vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. 6. I'm going to abstain because I wasn't here at the whole meeting. So I'll just abstain from that. Ready to approve the bills. Everybody had a chance to look at the bills and you saw the additions that we received yesterday. Okay. Any questions on the bills that you have or don't have?
Sorry, I gotta share something with you later.
Okay.
It's funny. I can't believe Doug did the same thing. So
Oh, it must be something misspelled or something in the wrong category.
No. It's the name of a catering business on it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's like right at the very top. It's right off the bat in the bill.
Yeah, I noticed it. I was ignoring it.
Was the food good?
Motion.
We haven't done it yet.
Motion. So we need to quit talking about it.
Okay.
You might have messed up a surprise. Just move on. Just move on.
Who was by
Motion
second? I'm
by
sorry.
Tom.
I have no idea what he's asking.
Second. Mr. Brooks.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, proceed to vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries 7-0. Ready for reports? Principals, Mr. Clark, your turn this month.
Yes, sir. In the elementary school, professional development this month. MRI was in the building again for 3 days. Comprehensive literacy strategies with the K-5 ELA teachers. That's going really well. Teachers are very receptive. She spends 1 day, a PD day, working with them on strategies, and then 2 days following and observing them in the classroom. Pathways Reading consultant was here to work with our K2 teachers. She's really excited with the team and the growth that they've shown so far this year. Our first Wolf Rewards field trip for the Worcester Lions Club for 1st through 8th grade. 1 through 5 earn their trip by meeting their reading goals, and 6 through 8 earn their trip with their evaluate growth or achievement. October 27th was our first Title I Family Engagement Night. Teachers had a lot of exciting activities planned, including 100 pumpkins for students to decorate. This was our highest turnout in several years. As long as I've been here, we had 119 names on the sign-in sheet. The cafeteria was packed. Halloween parties were a success, with pre-K to 3 hosting in their classrooms and 4th and 5th grade enjoying the afternoon at the zone. The 3rd graders just got back from their trip to the Capitol this week. Last year we fought snow days, and so this year we scheduled it for Tuesday, and it snowed. Car line's working smooth. We were really worried about Halloween parties and Meet the Wolves, people parking out front and getting in their way. Carl put out some orange cones, everybody respected it, we didn't have any issues at all. So I think the community understands how that works and everybody's respectful of it.
I've heard a lot of compliments on the car line. So,
And we've got it down in the afternoon, we've got it down to 4 minutes. We take the first kid out the library and the last car, unless somebody shows up late, the last car is gone before the bus is complete. So it's really smooth.
In high school, we have been extremely busy, so busy. So I'm just gonna kind of go through some of these different events that we've been having going on. FFA sent 14 members to Indianapolis for the national convention. They, of course, were there to learn about careers in agriculture, connect with FFA members across the country, and experience a sea of blue jackets. FFA has finalized the fall fruit, meat, and cheese fundraiser, and December 5th is the delivery date for that. They are also starting to get in preparation for the CDE contest. FFA also helped serve our Thanksgiving lunch that we had earlier this week. I talked to Rachel, we had about 20 different patrons that came to advantage of that opportunity. She said it was a little low from the years past, but we also believe that the snow and the weather could have hindered some of that as well. And then
That was Tuesday, right?
Yes, yes.
the cold weather. FFA has also been able to get their blood drive done, and they had a goal of 22 donations, but were able to successfully collect 33. So they were quite proud of that accomplishment. High School Beta hosted a Veterans Day breakfast on November 10th. The band was able to play the national anthem, Tap and Taps. The Betas also led the group in the Pledge of Allegiance and then served a breakfast of pancakes, sausage, fruit, and pastries. Betas are also, as well as other students, will begin work on the new Hall of Fame right after Thanksgiving. A completion target has been set by homecoming. Before they start working, Carl and Dave have been completing a few repairs to make that possible. High School Betas will also assist the staff in the reward trip for the movies on December 16th. Middle School Betas are busy planning their convention. They assisted the title program, the Title I night. Ms. Lott reported to Ms. Buffington that they were one of the better helps that they've had in a long time. Middle School Betas and the elementary Halloween parties were also excited. They helped with the Halloween parties and are excited to help with the Christmas parties. And this is a shameless plug, but anyone wishing to help the Betas, middle school or high school earn funds to attend their state convention, they order Kansas Parade pastries until November 28th. Each pastry nets $7 for their clubs. Yearbook, the kids are busy taking pictures for events at school. If anybody has pictures of school events or sports, you can always use them. On Tuesday the 22nd, winter sports and picture retakes and club pictures will be happening. We've also had our fall performance for our theater club that happened November 1st, 3rd, and 4th. The show appeared to go great, and the nights, I think they had a great crowd each night. They did for sure the night I was there. And their spring performance is currently being scheduled. The 4th and 5th grade music has their Christmas production on December 8th. High school band, Canyon Moreland participated in the district band and will audition for state in December. The band was able to play for Veterans Day breakfast and some pep tunes for the Meet the Wolves assembly. High school Christmas concert is December 16th at 6:30, and it will be here in the gym. They've outgrew the lyric, so it will be here on campus.
What day is that?
The 16th at 6:30. The band will also be starting with fundraising for Six Flags. On January 7th, several 7th and 8th graders will participate in the junior high district band as well. The junior class, prom is in full swing of planning. April 1st is the date at the Red Shed as of today. Update from the high school counseling, November 21st and 22nd are youth safety, which is a DESE requirement for all students 6th through 12th graders. That is actually next Monday and Tuesday. November 29th, our juniors will return their intent to return to WCC forms. 13 seniors have applied to at least one university, and 8 seniors have already received acceptance letters from at least one university. 10 seniors have also completed the FAFSA. Current scholarship opportunities are in a Google Classroom called 2023 Google Class. We have the Show Me Chapter Scholarship, which is due by the 28th. The 2023 Home Security Clean Energy Scholarship is due the 1st. And the 2022-2023 Mayor Scholarship is also posted in that place, in that classroom.
The robotics, the high school robotics team, which is grades 7 through 12, has their first meeting all on 10 December, and then is hosting a meet here on the 17th of December. The FLL teams, which is 4th through 6th grade, have their meet scheduled in Camdenton on December 3rd. Update from elementary counseling, Mike Olson continues to work with us by bringing food for the backpack program each Friday, serves 30 students every week. Deputy Justin Durham contacted us about Shop at the Top. We submitted 33 names for this program. Students will take part in this on December 10th. Salvation Army asked us for names for Thanksgiving baskets, and we were able to provide 4 meals for this holiday for 6 families. And our school-based therapy program through Compass Health has started. We have one day a week we have a therapist here the whole day for elementary, and 2 days a week we have a therapist here, a different therapist for 2 days to work with older kids.
And then update from athletics, the Pepsi calendars have arrived and they are in all offices. If anybody's interested in those Pepsi calendars, we do have them. And then our first girls basketball game starts tomorrow night. It's here versus Russellville at 6 o'clock. And then the first boys basketball game is next Tuesday. It's here versus St. Clair at 6 o'clock. And Meet the Wolves ran, it was 11-4, it's November 4th through November 10th. And we had a huge turnout at the scrimmage. Oh my gosh, we had a huge turnout in the cafeteria and in the gym. So it seemed to go all very well.
Good. You think of the ones there?
Everything was really nice. The Wolves was super fun.
We ate good too, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the chicken and dumplings were very good.
Now this coming week, we do go to school on Monday, correct?
Yes, we are in
Monday,
session.
School Monday and Tuesday?
Yes,
That's it.
we are in session Monday, Tuesday. We are off.
Off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
We sent out a notification
And then the
today.
following Monday.
Correct.
Right.
The 28th is no session.
We sent out notifications today through Infant Campus, email, text message, Dojo, and Facebook. And we'll do that again on Sunday, reminding everybody of the session.
Is text message your best way of getting people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Usually, because they have that phone.
As long as we have their updated phone number in the system.
As long as you get that. That's a challenge sometimes.
And we're requiring all staff to sign off if they know they need to work on Monday.
So it's good. So it's good, they all can't say, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Amy's making me sign on too.
Yeah, probably should sign on.
I know that was a bunch, but that we have had a busy month. We've had a busy month.
Well, November, December, busy, full, lots of full.
And chess is starting up also. Right? They are getting ready, they are planning their tournaments, so I forgot to throw that in there.
I think every month is full.
It is,
It is, yeah.
we just cram it all. Thank you. Any questions for the principals on their information?
Very nice up there.
Thank you. Mr. Shaw?
Just a few things new from, the letter to you guys. We had 3 webinars today, 3 different Zoom meetings, and, one of them was on insurance. And I told you that we predicted the insurance rate going up, but, it sounded like today that they had, our insurance consortium and, worked some things out with the prescription drug plans so that, it would create a break that would offset that increase. So, it has to do with the pharmaceuticals, and Amy, it was unreal that $6 million just in the pharmaceuticals that affect this plan. That's not all of them that they do all together, just the ones that affect the plan is $6 million. So that would go a long way to offsetting our costs that might be increased next year.
So last year, didn't they say that we should see another decrease this year?
We will for ours. For ours, we will, because we're still in that initial
Growing help.
3 years of joining the school. So our amount will stay the same. The others out there, theirs may creep up a little bit, like ours will. Ours will still come down a little bit, but we're paying way out here for that first 3 years that we're in that consortium. Is that Kevin? Daniel?
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
He is one guy. That's a nice guy. He is a smart guy.
I told Amy, I said, he said a lot of
He's
information.
way up here.
Yeah.
I can't call.
He just was said, insurance rates are coming down.
I'll just say, Kevin.
It's gonna be good for you as a school, it's gonna be good for your employees, it's gonna be good for us as insurance. That's all I can
That's pretty.
Yeah.
He gets taken.
But yes, I mean.
He's very good at bringing it to everybody loves it. He's very good at that.
He's a sharp guy.
And
And he
I
understands
appreciate
schools. I mean, you know.
He does know school.
Yeah.
He's been doing this a long time.
So that was good news today. We did, and I don't wanna send Ms. Constance into a heart attack because I haven't talked to her about this yet, but, we had a webinar with our music, group, and, for that insurance, there are some things that we are going to have to start doing on the technology side to help protect against some cyber crimes. So there'll be a lot of the things we already do, but there will be some things that we have to add to what we already are doing to help protect that. So that's coming along too. One other one was there was a bill that was passed that requires schools to test all of their drinking water for lead and more. And so that will go into effect in January 1, 2024. So we've got a year to get all of our drinking receptacles up to code. So from what they were saying today, the filter that, if we didn't meet the test, the filter that we would have to put on the main line coming into the building is between $30,000 and $50,000 is what their guesstimate for that would be. And then each test, they're guesstimating it to be about $20 a test. We'd have to do 2 tests per receptacle that you would drink out of or cook with. So any of the, bathrooms or anything like that, it's not, any non-drinkable water, we wouldn't have to do that. But just to give you an idea of what that is, the EPA's guideline is 15 parts per billion, and they say that's okay. What they are requiring from schools is 5 parts per billion.
So you cut it way down for churches, schools, TikTok, anything of that nature, they are making hard.
So, if any of you remember way back when, what all the superintendents have been telling me is they anticipate it being like the asbestos back in the 80s when we went for the asbestos stuff. So that sort of thing.
I think we're gonna be a billion more.
Well, the city.
How often will we have to change that filter?
Well, I don't know how long one will last, but.
Depends on
When it falls out.
If it's a reverse osmosis filter, they're not as bad. Depending on their content of water.
But even if we put the one in to reduce it coming into our building,
You still got your lines.
we still gotta do the lines in the building that it may bring it.
That's where it's
back
gonna
up.
hit,
So,
yeah.
So, but we don't know, we haven't done any testing yet, so we're going
I'd say the 2-story is gonna be your biggest.
No, that's the best one.
Rather just put the money away for that.
to.
They're making us do.
Just so you know, that's coming.
They're making us do inventories of service lines and houses and stuff like that, and we have to go check people's lines and stuff like that. And there's a lot of blowback on this and people fighting it. So, it's hitting everybody.
So I'm just full of good news, I know, but, the other, I do have some good news, while we're on the subject.
Not because it's today.
While we're on the subject of water, we did have a boil order here a little while back, and Pepsi donated,
That's common.
all the drinking water.
That happens 7-8 times a day.
That's what
Or a month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I wanna say thanks to Betsy, so.
But Pepsi donated it very nice.
Well, they do it at time, cause they just got a section over there, Newburg World.
Anyway.
Sadly,
It's
he's
true.
not wrong.
Any questions for Mr. Shaw? Thank you, sir. We'll go into our facilities construction updates. Want to fill us in on all those before we are?
In the ag building, they had started.
Which one, the new one or
The new one.
Okay.
The new one. The old part of the new building.
the old part of the new?
Yeah, so they had, started with the HVAC work in there, and they got the one that was in the middle of the kitchen, it's been removed, and, they're working on duct work, and, talked to them today, and they expect to have that done this week, as long as their supplier keeps up with their installation, they plan on having it done, so. The duct work, you know, Mr. King has started framing what will be the hallway, for the annex. And so still has, the framing is pretty much done, that we left a spot in the wall outside of Ms. Strange's room, so that she can get some stuff out while there wasn't metal on that, so that's it, because it wouldn't make the corner, would it, Ms. Strange? And so, we had to make a few little changes to that, project, but nothing major. We put in outside of Ms. Perry's room, put an exhaust fan so that it would exhaust some of the art fumes, yeah. So, other than that, that one's going well, and parts, we got to look at the transportation building to get updated bids for that, project that we talked about, so I haven't got those back yet, but they are working them up and sound positive about it. So, the intercom system, the company that was installing the intercom system was having trouble finding someone to do cabling to run all that. And so then, kind of by chance, one of their dealers, one of their suppliers, recommended two guys that do a lot of work in the area that turned out to be the two guys that are doing our new door system. So they contacted them, said, would you be interested in running the cables? And I said, yeah, we can do that. So they're gonna, while they're here doing doors, they're running the cable for their intercom system, so we can get that project into. So they're just waiting, they're Rex and Steve, yeah. They are ready to, yeah, I know,
It's easy to put two wires in one.
yeah, I think an intercom system, they're gonna be trying to pull like 15.
Yeah.
I don't know,
So, I think
but
he
it's a
said
lot.
15
It's a
drops at a
lot,
time.
yeah. So, they're just waiting on cable. So once they get that, they'll work. They're hoping, talked to them today, they're hoping to be able to work on that over Thanksgiving break, as long as the cable.
Where we at on doors?
Yeah, they are anticipating first December.
All ones are done.
Be in or phone just be here?
Be here, yeah.
They're gonna install
You said St. Robert, yeah.
Any questions for Mr. Shaw on that? Only thing that I think we need to address is what we want to do with the roof. Do we want to continue to get bids for what is left that we haven't gotten what we thought we had it got? Does that make any sense at all? Well, we had some roof done, Josh, on our roofs. And our board assumption, thought, understanding was that they did all the roofs. That's not the case. They left a section over here on the annex, just in the middle of the stinking building. I don't know quite the reason why there was a spot in the middle of the building. I mean, right in the middle. And then we did not do the old vocational building, that's all we call it, vocational building. So, you know, that roof has not been treated either. But those two sections that it?
That's correct.
Right? Those two sections have not been done. All the rest of them have been treated and up to 10-year warranty on everything that we have.
I know when I left, there was a lot of issues with it.
So, everyone is scratching their head on this little spot right here. Regardless of the fact, it's not done. And it wasn't in the bids or being done. And anyway. So, we need to address those.
Is it leaking or something?
I think in the middle section is, now the other parts.
Yeah, the part that had been replaced is not, or is leaking. We still have.
Now, I don't know about the.
Attachments.
We still have the old one.
They get that fixed up.
That they fixed.
No, it is not leaking like it was, but they have not come back yet, but they did say that they would come back and honor that work that was done. So, but I have not seen them yet, so.
Is it really feasible right now to worry about any bids for something that probably, unless we need to repair the leak, we can't really treat it with control the weather.
That's what I was getting to.
And if we get a bid now, it's not gonna be any good in April.
The only reason I asked to get the bid is if then they have to honor that dollar. Material goes up between now and then, we're in at this price.
If they'll do that.
If they'll do that, they may not.
Some may not, but some
may.
Some will. So, anyway, that's just my thought.
Because I know we talked to the gentleman that came before, and I asked that specific question. He said that the price would probably change.
If we get in, and we'll get the price. We're quoted. And I suspect those prices will go up again.
So are we thinking for just that middle section and the location?
Whatever wasn't done originally.
Which would just be the old, like.
Yeah.
On bid, but I saw that they tore that house down.
You did.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
On both?
I hadn't been there. I haven't come through here.
Are both those on?
I noticed that one, the white one tore down the other day.
Yeah.
The white one.
Yeah, both they. This one's still here, Gasco Sage is gonna disconnect the power, and then they're coming back on Monday. Reese Construction will be back on Monday to do that one. Now, this one I'll have to handle a little differently because
There were two up there.
Yeah, the burned out one.
Oh, the burn,
The one that burned, we bought that.
I knew I was.
Yeah.
I'll have to go there and check it out.
It's good.
I've not been out.
They did a really nice job cleaning up. That's a good day. Any questions, thoughts? So, work on, we did everything else, pretty much get it out.
Yeah. Yes, really, yes, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I think we should finish where we're at unless something big is.
I think we need to see where we are.
Yeah.
We need to finish all our projects and see where we are.
And we still have quite a bit of money to spend.
I know.
Finishing up our bag one too, so, I don't know, what do you think? Finish work gets expensive, so.
Well, kind of same what we talked about. Couple $100,000 complete.
Everybody good? We'll move into our action items. On your action item A for our audit, that is not ready yet this evening. They're not quite ready to give our audit to us, so they'll want us to push that back to our December meeting. If that's okay with everybody, we'll push our audit back to then, so we'll just table that item, bring it back to us, and we'll bring it back in December and see the audit at that point. However, for paperwork, that type of process, the ASBR is correct. And so for our bookkeeper, you need to kind of approve the ASBR so that you can move forward some of the things that we need to have in place by the end of the year. So if everybody's good with approving the ASBR, that'd be great. In your packet, just in the last 20 minutes, she added a letter for the SBR, so I'll give you a few minutes to just glance through that letter. We've had the packet the whole time, the whole SBR the whole time.
The letter's just a one-page thing.
That's correct.
Yes,
The
it's just
ASBR
telling you,
report was in
it's
there.
just telling you what the final dollar amounts are. And so, and I saw that our restricted balance is like 40%, 42, 20.
42.6, I think.
Very good.
42.56.
We are. We're gonna spend it. Take it down. In the next couple of years.
Yeah, that's what.
I think we'll see
I'm
big
not
difference
really
after
because,
this.
Because we've had so much other coming in, we haven't had to use our
We
own.
haven't had to use it because we had some money. Sometimes, so that's some money that we bailed us out, but
We probably need to make sure we're explaining that a little bit.
that's some
It
money.
gets close to 50%. I think it's going to go for itself. One of my favorites is funny.
Yeah.
Next year,
you'll see it next year. I mean, because we start phasing out all the semesters.
Our real funds are gonna show the true face.
But you still have one more year, you all have this year, but you still have 600 grand, that's when you get all that stuff like that.
And we've been fortunate. I don't remember the name of the law, but there's, way back when, they put in a pandemic clause in the law. And so we were able to go back extra years to pull that ADA because of the pandemic, which we will lose next year. We don't have
That falls off?
That clause falls off, so.
Go back to real numbers.
The real numbers, yes. Yeah.
Good thing is
Yeah,
that
that's.
we're up.
that's
We're
true.
up on our numbers.
That'll help us here.
Yeah, that'll
Our
help,
attendance is up there.
Yeah.
Our enrollment.
Yes.
That's what they want. So,
Anyway, I'll make a motion to approve.
everybody see it?
I'll second.
Motion, Mr. Birdsong, second, Mr. Brookshire, to approve the ASBR for the year 2022. Any further discussion?
Right, my computer logged me completely out.
Mine just
Open the document,
Mine
it
locked up.
just kicked me out.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I got it.
Any further discussion? Need a minute, you okay? Okay. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carried 7-0. Now we need our budget from last year to match the SBR, so we need a motion to approve our budget to match the numbers.
Second.
Motion, Mr. Brookshire, Mr. Thompson. Any further discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries. Match is good. 7-0. We're in action item D, the times and dates for candidate filing. Last year, you know, they changed that to where that candidate filing ends in December, does not stretch into January. So that still is the case. As you'll see, our dates, because of Christmas break, we fall in from December 6th through December 16th, 8 to 4, and then the 27th, which is the last day you can sign up, from 12 until 5, because you have to stay up until 5 that day. So what we do is we just have a half day for people to come in. We post all that, so everybody knows sign-in dates and times. We just need to make that official. Everybody good with those dates and times? And so, motion to do that. Motion, Mr. Thompson.
Second.
Second, Mr. Birdsong. Any further discussion? Seeing none, proceed to vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries 7-0. Yes.
the filing that's in your packet is a copy of the one that will go out. So
The official,
that's the official. one.
official wording.
Yeah.
As you saw, we have to make a change on the calendar. Because I'm making a change on the calendar, it has to be board approved. Homecoming appears to be a date that we are failing to gain somebody to play. Kind of hard to have homecoming if you don't have a game. So they need to move homecoming to a different date. The reason that changes is because we get out at 1 o'clock on homecoming, so we'll have to change February 3rd to a full day, and change February 10th to a half a day or a 1 o'clock release. So that's why we're talking about this here, just because we have to say that's okay. Everybody okay with that move? We just gotta make sure we get the information out there, and then we don't have time to do that.
When is, the only thing about having homecoming that late is if it snows and you don't have a chance. I mean, we rotated in the past from end of January to just always matching up, anytime we can play Lakeway. But it's so bad. But,
One of the problems this year, one of the problems this year is
but anyway.
Because he was coaching against me.
I know.
That's why I knew where it was going.
But anyway.
Anyway.
That was a long time ago, yeah.
But seriously though, if we don't have boy, I tell you what, we had that one year where homecoming, we had to figure out a way to get, because if you don't have that festivity, yeah,
The problem
it's just
is
not good. And
our
it's,
schedule this year for home games, late in January and early February, this is about it.
So we,
13th of January is before the 10th.
is
Yeah,
any of them
that's-
a Frisco League team that
so
we could possibly ask to flip and go home and away? You know, where we could,
No, they're non-conference.
the non-conference? Because we've done that in the past, we flip-flop. And
Because there's one week we have 3 games in a week, 3 home games.
So the home game before the 3rd is January 19th, and that is here versus Lakeway.
that's perfect.
The next home game is the 7th. Well, that's girl. Hang on.
That's girls.
That's girls. Hang on. Yeah. So then the 7th is girls here playing Bell, and then the 10th is boys here playing Dixon. Everything else is away in January, in February. Those are the only 2 home games in February. So if you go back to January.
So what is what's the game after the 19th, the next Friday?
The 27th is at Tuscumbia of January.
Boy, that'd be a great homecoming at home too, if you could.
I know Coach
Is it their
Benson,
homecoming?
Most likely.
I don't know, but Coach Benson has had a hard time. She's been trying to swap games before. I said, hey, I don't even want to ask to change this. Let's get it fixed. And so she was trying to swap them all around and nobody was budging.
I don't think this can be on that one.
Well, I can see
I
that.
bet it is their homecoming other than your own.
so it's all right.
Well, it's a longer travel for them too, and they are really bad, so.
The other thing that's supposed to pick up in there, that third week.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm sorry, I can be on live TV, when you're bad, you're bad, there's a way to get better.
So,
I don't care. Do I need to give you, show you game faces?
that year he's talking about when he and I was coaching against each other, I seen more progresses that year than Norman Friday. Friday night is a homecoming somewhere, so.
Everybody good?
That was fresh, no snow.
Yep.
So we need a motion.
Motion, yes.
I'll make a motion for that change to the calendar.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Birdsong, second, Mr. Thompson, and, which would change the 3rd to a full day, and the 10th to 1 o'clock release, make the 10th the homecoming day, homecoming festivity. Okay? Any further discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries 7-0. December 15th looks to be somewhat of a schedule. I think there's a band concert that evening, also that night. Is there any opposition to changing our board meeting because of that, or do you want to continue on the 15th? The 20th, the 19th or 20th would be, I mean, we're out of school.
I think it'll be a 20 home game, girls.
It's the last day before the 16th.
What day is it?
Because she told me it was the 16th.
What's your preference? You have one?
Do we have anything else on the 15th? How does that affect you, Amy, for paying stuff?
It's gonna be very similar to this.
About like this
It's,
month, isn't it?
you know, I'm gonna get bills afterwards and I'll just add them to the packet, or we just move it to first of the month, yeah. There's no way around that.
Time's the band concert.
6:30 is what I had down.
And then where is it at?
It's gonna be a lot
The
of
gym.
discuss.
Big gym.
Catch some of the, or some of the.
Can we meet at 7?
We've done that
Seven.
before.
Morning?
No.
Well, she said morning, I was
I'm
looking at her
sorry,
like she's
evening,
crazy.
evening, 7, and what, that way we get to see some of it.
Yeah, I don't mind, I don't think that's a problem.
How's that work?
That works. My only question is, if Ken isn't available, are you guys opposed to me just putting the audit material in and then have to schedule him later on, maybe in January, to go over the audit with you? We could go ahead and approve the audit in December, and then if you want, I can ask him, or you guys want to do a special meeting at some point? I know he usually zooms in, so.
Maybe you can see what his availability is, and then we can decide from there.
Just see if he's available.
Okay.
So we can do that right away, we can do that right at 7 o'clock on the 15th.
Okay.
Make that the first thing we did. Just get that over with.
Yeah, because it's usually not.
Oh, he runs that one then. So we can do that first thing. Move things around on the agenda a little bit.
I mean, that's what time we just scheduled for tomorrow.
For tonight, it's gonna be the same time.
Mhm.
Should be fine.
Sure.
That'll work, so we'll just move our time back to 7 as the start time for December.
Need motion.
Yes.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Thompson, to change our starting time for December, still December 15th, but not till 7. Second, Mr. Brookshire. Any further discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor? Motion carries 7-0. I think that's probably the best way to make that work. Maybe if there's something maybe not. We're gonna, you don't know when they're gonna play. So there's no way to schedule around every activity yet. Okay. Anything further? If not, we need a motion to go into executive.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Brookshire, second, Mr. Thompson. Do a roll call. Ms. Melville?
Yes.
Shushan? Brookshire?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Guffey?
Yes.
Brookshire? And I'm a yes, 7-0. Okay, so we'll say thanks for coming. Please get some of the snacks on the back to eat before you go, because if not,